Hey everybody, I'm Rajiv, and this is Shooting 101, okay? So when you're shooting a basketball, you are getting the ball to the rim, but also inside it, okay? So there's two aspects to that. So let's talk about first about getting the ball inside the rim, and then we'll talk about getting it to the rim for power. So for aiming, for getting it inside the rim, that is mainly done by your upper body. So right here from your head all the way to your hips, okay? So first off, put your hand under the basketball. Use your dominant hand. I'm right hand dominant, so that's how the video is going to be. But if you're left hand dominant, just invert what I'm doing. Okay, so take your right hand, put it underneath the basketball. It can be anywhere. When I'm showing people that are first learning the game, I have them invert the ball for the lines to be straight underneath their hand because it just feels a bit better. But it doesn't really matter how you do it. Then you take your non-dominant hand. For mine, it's going to be the left. You're going to put it on the side. First, you're going to angle your arm. It's about somewhere between 90, which is straight up like this, and all the way back. You're going to put it somewhere in the middle, okay? Whatever feels more comfortable for you. If you feel like you need a bit more power, put it a bit more back. If you feel like you need a little bit less power, you're overshooting it, put it more forward. Whatever works for your personal form there. Put your left hand on the side. That's going to guide it there. But most importantly, don't face away from the basket like I'm doing. Face the basket, okay? Make your hips square to the basket. Okay, I'm going to call on little bro Lakshay. He's going to pass me the ball.
What's up?
Okay, put your hips to the basket, catch it, look square, set your feet, okay? Now, your second most important thing is power, okay? Power is not going to come from here. It's not going to come from your wrist. If it's coming from your wrist, you're not doing it correctly. No matter how young or old you are, your power is mostly going to come from right here and right here, okay? Your calves, your legs, and right below your hips. So, to have power, load up your legs. That means you're going to get in kind of like a position, kind of mimicking a frog, but not that low. Lean on the balls of your feet. So a lot of people say the balls of your feet. That's right in the middle of your foot, okay? Catch it and jump, okay? All right, Lakshay. Lakshay's going to pass me the ball. This is a type of shooting that's really common. It's a catch and shoot, okay? That'll be the best type of shooting for you if you're just starting.
You're the most open as soon as you catch it.
Exactly. Okay? Catch and shoot. Second type of shooting is really the same, but it's off the dribble shooting. This is a little bit different than your traditional catch and shoot. So when you're dribbling, obviously you don't start with both hands on the basketball, right? See, I'm dribbling my right hand, dribbling my left hand. Obviously I'm not doing this. This is a double dribble, okay? So when I'm dribbling with one hand, I need to bring the ball to me. So how I stop is when I'm in my dominant or non-dominant hand, I'll catch the ball underneath. So if I'm not, I'll catch underneath. If I'm using my dominant hand, I'm good where I'm at. If I'm using my non-dominant hand, I'll bring the ball over to my dominant hand, okay? Transfer. Be careful to keep both hands on the ball, right? Because that's how people can come get a steal, right? If you move it, right? They get the ball, right? If you don't have both hands on the ball, right? Catch it, and then go into your shot form, okay? Also, one important thing I've learned is keep your dominant leg, which is the same as your dominant arm. They should be the same, pointed towards the rim. That's going to really help you, okay? Keep your face pointed towards the rim, your arms, your hips, and your leg. Make sure everything lines up, okay? Just a little bit of off the dribble. I did miss it. Does happen sometimes, but the form was good, okay?
Just because you miss it doesn't mean it's a bad shot. If you did everything correctly, it can still be a good shot.
Exactly. A miss is not a bad shot. A miss is just a shot that didn't go in. Now, you got to see if you can make it consistently, right? So check over a volume of shots, whether that be 10, 20, 30, something like that. That should be a good idea of your form, okay? The best place to practice shooting is right here. Okay, this is a great place to practice shooting, especially if you're younger and you're first starting the game, right? I can get my form down. I can check if it works, you know. If you're a little bit older, you're learning, to how to improve your form rather than maybe rebuild it, I would start from the free throw line. The free throw line is a great place to start working on your form. Don't start going straight into threes or half court shots or whatever. Those look cool and that's really great, but I wouldn't recommend doing that immediately, okay?
And not only that, the free throw, what your shot looks like at the free throw, that's actually your real shot. Your shot might look different here and everywhere else, but that's your real shot, what you shoot at the free throw.
If you don't feel like you can make it from the same shot from the free throw to the three, just try working on it. Get your legs stronger, get your arms stronger, right? Don't start changing up your shot. If you feel like you need to in a certain scenario, that's okay sometimes, but just don't try your best not to do that, okay? All right, well, it was good talking to you guys. I'm Rajiv, this is Lakshay. We will see you in the next episode.